Imagine waking up to find a dead man on the beach. No name, no ID, no cause of death. Just a perfectly dressed stranger and a tiny rolled-up scrap of paper hidden in his clothes, with two haunting words, Taman Shud. This is no ordinary mystery. This is one of the strangest unsolved cases in Australian history. The Taman Shud Case. Mystery in Adelaide, 1948. December 1st, 1948. Somerton Beach, Adelaide, Australia. The sun had just risen when a man walking his dog noticed something odd. A figure lying against the seawall, legs crossed, back straight, hands by his sides. An unlit cigarette rested on his collar. He looked peaceful. Almost too peaceful. By the time police arrived, it was clear. The man wasn't sleeping. He was dead. No ID, no wallet, not a single label on his clothing. Even stranger, there were no wounds, no signs of a struggle. And toxicology, nothing. No trace of any known poison. He had simply died. Neatly, quietly, completely unexplained. Police scoured missing persons reports. They circulated fingerprints across Australia and overseas. No match. No one came forward. But then they found it, hidden deep in a fob pocket sewn into the man's trousers. A tiny, rolled-up scrap of paper. The words were traced to a rare translation of Persian poetry, the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. In Persian, Taman Shud means, it is finished. Was it a suicide note? A message? A clue? No one knew. A nationwide search was launched. Weeks later, a man reported something strange. Months earlier, he had found a copy of the Rubaiyat in the back seat of his unlocked car, parked near Somerton Beach. Police examined the book. The last page was missing, and the tear matched the scrap of paper found on the dead man. But the mystery only deepened. Inside the back cover, a phone number, and beneath it, a code. 5 lines of jumbled letters, seemingly random, unbreakable. The phone number led to a woman named Jessica Thompson, a nurse, living just minutes from where the body was found. When questioned, Jessica denied knowing the man. But one officer recalled, when shown a plaster cast of the dead man's face, she nearly fainted. The code in the book. Military cryptographers, international experts. No one could break it. To this day, no one has. Whispers of espionage began to swirl. The Cold War had just begun. Adelaide was close to a weapons testing facility. Was he a spy? Or was this a tragic romance, a love affair with Jessica Thompson, gone horribly wrong? Others believed he took his own life, a quiet, deliberate ending marked with 2 final words, Taman Shud. Then, in 1978, another twist. Jessica's son, Robin, was found to share rare genetic traits with the dead man. Could he have been the Somerton man's child? If so, why the secrecy? For over 70 years, the Somerton man remained unidentified, a ghost on the beach with no name and no past. Then, in 2021, forensic scientists exhumed the body. Through DNA analysis, they claimed to identify him as Carl Charles Webb, a 43-year-old electrical engineer from Melbourne. But even with a name, the mystery remains. Why did he die? Why was he in Adelaide? What did the code mean? And what was his connection to Jessica Thompson?
The Taman Shud case is more than just an unsolved death. It's a cipher, a web of secrets, silent connections, and untold truths A dead man on a beach, a poem, a code that resists every attempt to break it, and a message that might mean nothing or everything. It is finished. But perhaps for the Somerton man and for us, the truth is still far from finished.